Hey guys, this is Mil. Today we are here in Lake Okeechobee and we are doing a documentary of the lake and the conditions and what it looks like right now and today. And I will have a few interviewees. I have few interviews that I'm going to be showing you guys, and it's pretty interesting people that some of them they will be hidden because they don't want to have their name or their face on the media. I will blur them out or change their voice, but this is a really hot topic right now, and a lot of people are actually getting getting mad about this situation because there's a lot of people got affected by this, and fishing industry, businesses, lifestyle, and livelihood. So anyway, stay up, stay on the channel and watch the video. As you guys can see, this is all citrus grove, and yeah, it's all citrus. It's a citrus field. I'm about 50 miles away from Okeechobee Lake, but passing all this field, I saw a documentary that part of the algae and release of the toxic waste was coming from the citrus grove and other farming places, I guess. So let's keep going. Guys, hello. I want to talk about more about this red tide and how it affected pretty much the businesses here, like the main tourism here in Florida, or you know, also mainly Sarasota, where I live. It's devastating. Even a lot of business closed because of the red tide, and that's why I want to do a video or a documentary of this phenomenon. I don't want to call it a phenomenon, but it is a phenomenon to the point it affected a lot of the businesses here in Sarasota. So it is kind of crazy that just having that red tide can affect a lot of people's lives, and also red tide is caused, some people say it's caused by man-made, but red tide has been a reoccurring environmental natural disaster, I want to say, but it doesn't last that long. I did some research. Even China right now is getting that red tide, so it is actually a natural disaster, but this is an extensive disaster right now because from what I saw on a lot of documentaries and news, that Lake Okeechobee was causing the extension of the red tide algae. So it really really caught a lot of people's attention because, yes, anyway. And another thing too, Lake Okeechobee, the main area is really farming, so it's just the release of toxic materials was being dumped at Lake Okeechobee and was signed by the governor. I think it was Rick Scott. So yeah, but the real situation, the real reason why it was dumped, because they said there was like an overflow toxic. Their I guess their reservoir are full, so they had to dump it, or it'll cause more damage. So they did dump it, and now it causes a red tide. So now I am here driving to Lake Okeechobee to do some drone videos and do some amateur investigation, I want to call it. So yeah, alright, well, we'll keep going. Hey guys, today I'm here in Okeechobee Lake. I'm gonna be flying my drone, and I'm gonna show you guys on the video how this lake looks like right now. I did interview or talk to a few of the locals here, and they said that even past few months they did not have any kind of red tide or algae that got affected here. So I am really trying to see what is why the red tide is affecting the other coast and here, but I just want to see, I just want to show you guys how it looks like here right now in Okeechobee Lake. I'm right on the RV resort here, so it's actually pretty nice out here. I mean, I don't smell any red tide, and from the media they said that this is mainly where it all happened. And I'm gonna do some more videos, but I'm gonna go fly the drone, and I'm gonna roam around, and I'm probably gonna do like about 400 feet, and I'm gonna cut it from 400 feet. But I am right here. There's this a gate, or I forgot what they call it, but it's more like a looks like a wall, so for the water not to go in. And oh, it's more like a, yeah. But anyway, I'm seeing a lot of actually wildlife out here. I mean, it doesn't have any signs of any kind of a red tide or anything, but I'm just trying to see. But this is how this looks like, this lake right here in Okeechobee Lake. So
maximum flight altitude reached.
So I'm trying to see if, oh, okay, now I see. Okay, so the water here, it is a little bit on the dark side right here. I can see here's some but let's go further on see if we can find some kind of but yeah, you can see like the water here, it's a little bit murky and a little bit looking at this boat, on top of this boat. But yeah, but I don't smell anything, which is really interesting. So this is what the places out here looks like. So anyway, it's a nice place out here. I mean, there's nothing bad, so I don't see any signs of red tide or any kind of algae. I'm trying, maybe I'm gonna try to go closer to the RV resort. There's this RV resort that, yeah, the water on this side here, it is a little bit murky, like really dark, so it does show some kind of yeah, but that's right on the river, not river, but the water, the running water. But from what it looks like, yeah, the water, you can see from there, it is a little bit dark. So I don't know if that's from the but from flying around, seeing around here, I don't see any kind of anomaly or any kind of oddity, you know, so from flying around. So I mean, the water, I guess it's a lake, so it is, I guess, supposed to look like that. I have no idea. I'm not a marine biologist. I'm just looking around and I'm just showing you guys what I see here. So, but from what it looks like, I mean, it looks pretty healthy to me, I guess. Alright, let me just so it can yeah. So anyway, my drone is like flip-flopping around. So other than that, it's looking pretty normal. So the water is looking pretty normal to me. I don't know if this is the normal color of the water out here, but it's what I see. So from what it looks like, that's what it looks like. So yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk around and look around and try to talk to other people out here and what they think and what they see or what they experience from the red tide or how the media is portraying it. I am gonna try to talk to the local people out here. So alright, I'm gonna stop the drone video from here, but it does look, from what it's look like, I mean, it's looking normal to me, but I will talk to the people out here. Now we're gonna walk around and check, see if there's any kind of anomalies out here. Okay guys, so right now this is the color of the water, I guess. It is kind of murky. So yeah, I'm not seeing any kind of algae, so, but there is some really big signs of life out here. And there's that that dam, that water dam, or whatever that thing is, or a bridge. So we're gonna walk there, but looking at the water, as you guys can see, it is kind of brownish. So, and I've seen this before. I've seen this when I was in Sarasota, and I've seen it in the beach too. So this is actually red tide. So, but I'm, like I said, I'm not a marine biologist, I cannot tell you, but this is the color right now. So we're gonna walk down there and see what we find. Alright guys, so we are here at Taylor Creek, and as you guys can see, this is pretty big actually. It does look like an ocean, but this is a big giant lake. And from what I'm smelling, I'm not smelling anything, so it's looking really good out here. I just, there's like this sense of silence out here. I don't know why, but it's weird. But from what I'm seeing right now, it's looking steady, and the lake itself is looking pretty good, I guess. From what I'm looking at the little creek here, the water is really kind of brownish, which I saw when red tide when I was in Sarasota. But there's no signs of really smell or odors out here. So I'll keep roaming around and maybe talk to people around in the local and see what they say. So hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, how long you guys live here?
About 30 years.
30 years? I know you guys very familiar obviously on this area. And did you guys, for the past 5 months, were you guys affected by so-called red tide or red tide here?
Not in Okeechobee.
Not in Okeechobee. But anything...
Or to Pierce, the beach, you know.
The beach. The beach is like...
It's been closed off.
It's been... Oh, it has been closed off. Is it because of the red tide or the algae or
Red tide.
Red tide. So it is actual red tide. Okay, so do you guys like? How about you guys? Did it affect you like financially, economically, or lifestyle? No.
No.
So everybody seems like pretty normal out here. Like it didn't affect them. Some of them I did interview a few. Some of them it did affect them, like tourism and business and job wise and fishing industry here. So. I don't know what do you guys think?
I don't think it affected too much fishing here.
Not here.
Yeah, not fishing.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Okay.
Awesome. It's like a ghost town out here. So I guess this is supposed to be the busy time of the year for this.
What do you think caused all this issues with Lake Okeechobee?
And the algae?
Yes.
Well, one of them is like the phosphorus.
Okay.
A lot of phosphorus breeds this stuff, and when you discharge into warmer water, it gets worse.
Okay.
But it didn't. Everybody blames Lake Okeechobee, and it's not our fault. We get all the pollution and all the chemicals coming from golf courses. Every time you use a cleaning chemical, whatever your oil that drips in your driveway, every chemical that's run off from anywhere hits Kissimmee River and runs south, and then it's not filtered, so we get it in the lake.
All right.
When everybody was talking about, oh, the green, look at all the algae, and they were saying Okeechobee's covered. Lake Okeechobee was not covered with it. It had it around the edges and some more shallow spots where it's hotter.
Okay.
But we were not covered with it, and our fishing was fine. The guides were out catching big fish.
Gotcha.
But all the uproar, this is tourist season, and we don't have hardly anybody here because our fishing's supposedly not good.
So all this chemical, you said earlier that a chemical that was being dropped on the lake.
It's sprayed by airboats.
Airboat. Oh, an airboat. Okay, so, and when the chemical goes in the water, contacts the water, what does it do? It just stays on the bottom?
Well, actually, it's not actually contacted with the water for the most part. It's sprayed on top of the plant.
Oh,
But,
okay.
I mean, there is runoff, and it does get in the water.
Okay.
I researched it. I forget exactly. I think 14 to 20 days is how long it stays in the water
This is
itself.
the lifespan of that chemical.
But now all the plants that it kills just floats to the bottom, and it's just, all those years, it builds up.
Gotcha. So, okay, so with economically, you guys are affected by this.
Yeah, somewhat.
All
Yeah,
right.
especially our businesses, fishing headquarters,
Okay.
Bass Break, ours.
Majority of your businesses here are just fishing, right?
Not the majority of them, but I mean, we have some bait and tackles that depend on them. Small, they're mom and pop businesses.
Gotcha.
We have a lot of guides and commercial fishermen,
Gotcha.
and our tourist season also, I mean, we get a lot of bucks from tourist season. If the tourists don't come, we don't have that revenue.
Gotcha. So, what are the chemicals that people are spraying out here?
They spray a variety of the chemicals.
Okay.
The main chemical that they spray a lot for the hyacinths and stuff is it's called a duo.
Duo.
But what duo is made up of is duo comes from two chemicals because
Okay.
there's a duo. It comes from Roundup, which is supposed to no longer be sold and taken off the shelves,
Uh-huh.
and 2,4-D. 2,4-D is one of the main chemicals in Agent Orange.
Agent
So
Orange.
that's what they're spraying on our lake. That's if people look at it like that, Agent Orange has killed millions of people.
Gotcha.
And the chemical's not supposed to be made, so how do they get by? The EPA is still spraying crap on the lake that's not supposed to be on it. They could kill us.
All right. But what was the chemical before? Like you said, it's being sold by a company. What's it?
Well, Roundup.
Roundup.
That's the one that's in the news a lot, and people have sued, and it's causing a lot of problems.
Gotcha.
And it's supposedly not supposed to be sold, taken off the shelves, and that's one of the chemicals in Duo that they still spray on the lake.
All right.
And I guess that's how they get around they spray it with, because it's not under Roundup anymore. So
Gotcha.
basically, they just changed the name.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, this is Mil. I finally got to the end of my I want to say journey here in Okeechobee Lake. I did do a few interviews with a few people, and I got a lot of different information, mixed input. Some people said, oh, they got affected, and I got also some deeper information about why the red tide is happening, and I also had some few interviewees that said that it did not affect them, and there's also a few interviewees that said that it affected the town massively when it comes to fishing. So there's a lot of mixed information that I'm getting at around here in Lake Okeechobee. I am here at the park right now, and I did a few interviews out here. So everybody's really nice out here, and I really enjoy my trip here. It's a beautiful place, I want to say, and I would love to come back here and do some more drones and just meet more folks. I really like this place. Pretty interesting. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. This is Mil. This is Day with Mil and documentaries about the Lake Okeechobee and red tide.